artificial light and amphibians. Amphibians include frogs, toads, and salamanders, important members of the food chain. They eat amazing numbers of insects, invertebrates, and vertebrates. They also serve as prey for many predators. Light pollution reduces how much usable habitat is available to amphibians. Habitat loss results in fewer species of frogs and toads, as well as smaller populations. Nocturnal frogs and toads are some of the first species to suffer when light pollution makes habitat less desirable. After wetland loss, light pollution is the biggest cause of amphibian death. Light that disrupts night vision leaves amphibians unable to recognize possible mates. They need darkness to breed and avoid predators, but darkness does not always arrive. Frogs and light. Many frog species gather under streetlights. Scientists are not sure whether frogs like light or whether they only come to feed on easy-to-capture insects. Frogs that leave natural habitat to go toward light are more likely to be caught by predators. Others are hit by cars when they cross roads to reach lights. Artificial light creates other problems for frogs. Light that shines for even a minute during the night can interfere with melatonin production. Melatonin controls frogs' ability to change their color. They change colors to help them adjust to different temperatures, blend in with their surroundings, or discourage predators. I can't grow up. Frogs lay clumps of eggs in ponds or pools of water that dry up when spring turns to summer. Tadpoles live in the water until they grow hind legs, forelegs, and lungs. Now the tadpoles are frogs and can live on land. But some tadpoles do not grow up. Fewer tadpoles turn into frogs when artificial light shines at night. Tadpoles born in temporary pools of water die when they cannot hop away before the water dries up in spring. I can't see. Have you ever noticed what happens when you go from a super dark area to an extremely bright place? It is very hard to see. After a few minutes, your eyes recover and the temporary blindness is gone. The same thing happens to amphibians, but their vision does not return as quickly. Light levels that change suddenly at night can make a frog hopping mad. Imagine a frog foraging for food in a ditch by a highway. There are no lights along the road. The frog's eyes are used to the dark. He can see the prey he wants to eat. Suddenly, a car approaches. Its headlights shine into the ditch and the frog's eyes. Light causes a chemical reaction in the frog's eyes. The frog is temporarily blinded. It cannot see anything. The frog will not see until its eyes get used to the dark again. Recovery time depends on how dark adapted the frog's eyes had become. It can take hours if the light was very bright and other light pollution is present. Habitats with areas of extreme light and areas of extreme dark are also a problem. Picture a lawn where ground lights make distinct patches of light next to patches of darkness. A frog traveling a short distance hops across ground with vastly different light levels. Every time it enters a dark area, the frog has to wait for its eyes to adapt. Frogs exposed to changing light conditions find it more difficult to capture fast-moving, camouflaged prey.